Hi, it's Leslie, and yes, this week I'm without my partner in crime, but the show has to go on because there was too much to say about this week's episode of Married at First Sight, and I am going to start with Mitch and Krysten, and what I thought was a great, little bit of a good match. Krysten, it started out really wonderfully. She had her approval from her dad, which was great. She was like the most positive. You know, she wanted to get married. She was all in it. And there was Mitch having a little pissy fit over there because they didn't get his hair right or whatever. I'm like, you don't even have any hair, so I guess that's why he focuses all on his beard. But I don't know, they cut it too short or something or other, and he was just like, I'm sitting there thinking, the happiest day of your life, and you're having a mood about how your beard is looking. I don't even know, but it seemed like it was great, you know. Then they walk down the aisle, and the first person he sees is her mom, who actually is beautiful, and he thinks that's his wife. Too funny there, not the wife, but the mom. Krysten walks out, and he's pleasantly surprised. He looks like, oh wow, she is beautiful. Great body, looks great in her dress and everything like this. And cruises down the aisle, and she of course likes bald guys, all the things and everything. And then I have to put in right here the thing that once you see it, you can't unsee it, and it's all I could focus on the entire time with Mitch and Krysten. And I will insert a little picture here, and he had a Band-Aid on his head. And I was thinking to myself, you have a village working on you. You know, all the things, you couldn't get a little cover up, you couldn't get a little like concealer going on up there, you had to be sporting a Band-Aid. I don't even know. I don't know if that was a casualty of like the hair situation about out back, but I was like, I could not take my eyes off of this Band-Aid. Anyway, they met each other. I think he was attracted to her, but he didn't like the whole done up kind of thing. Well, you know, you're going to be done up on your wedding, so whatever. But she was like all in and happy and everything, and it looked like it was going to be a good match. But, you know, then later, I guess he said he wasn't totally attracted to her because he wants a more natural girl. I don't even know. I don't even know where to start. There were so many things, like in the vows, of course, they brought up about the green energy and the things, and I'm all for that. But in your vows, you're going to have this stuff. My heart goes out to Krysten. I'm calling it right now. I don't see this one going the distance. Another thing that was funny is Krysten also got the large diamond, and I was like, are they all getting the same diamond? I mean, obviously it's a sponsor for the show. I'm all for sponsors, whatever. But I just thought that was funny. They're starting to look the same to me, the diamonds. The one thing I thought was funny is that Mitch is saying, you know, he wanted his wedding day to be like kind of low-key and non-stressful. I'm sitting there thinking, and you sign up for Married at First Sight where you know it's going to be this whole freaking production. You're going to have crazy people like me like watching it intently to see all the drama and everything, and this was low-key. I don't know, made no sense to me. I'm going to go on to, we should have had 2 weddings this week, but that's the crazy thing. We only had 1, and it was Mitch and Krysten, and I have to tell you what happened to the second one. But before I get into that, can you please help support our small but mighty small channel, and please subscribe and hit that notification bell and leave any comments of anything that I might have missed. Anyway, I just have to do a little, so we were supposed to have, we had Mitch and Krysten, but we were supposed to have, I can't even remember their names because I haven't even been on the show that much, but Bing, and the one who has a good body should lead with the body, and Morgan, Lindsay, I can't remember her name, but he came down with the Rona, and I'm sitting, my big question about this is, okay, so they're not getting married. They've already missed, I don't even know if TV time is the same as real time, but they could have missed 2 weeks. So is that a good thing? Does that help them, that they'll have less time to get to know each other? Maybe they won't get through that stage where they start to hate each other's guts. I don't even know, but I have questions about how that whole thing goes down, because supposedly they're not married, so they don't even know each other, so they're not even in the process yet. Anyway, I'm going to go on to Miguel and Lindy, and if my partner was here, she would be screaming right with me. This is my couple. These two are going to make it. They are both super smart. They're both doctors, you know, hey, you know, and super nice, super cute. They match each other physically. They're both like so 1,000,000% into marriage. Like this is the couple that's going to go the distance. This is what's going to save the show this year, these people, because, you know, they got to hope for somebody, and this is the couple, because I don't know about the anyway. But what was really funny, her brother, Lindy's brother, you know how the families at the wedding and stuff, they kind of corner each other. another aside that I guess a couple weddings are going on at the same time because they meet each other in the bathrooms. That was really odd to me that they're just cranking these things out all at the same place, because I thought it was odd that they're all cold. Anyway, it seems like many of them happen the same day. Anyway, so Mindy's brother, you know, they get married and then they split up, and Mindy's brother, Lindy's brother asked Miguel, you know, I want my sister to be with someone who believes in God and everything like that, and that's a wonderful thing. I'm sitting there thinking, and then of course Miguel was like, that's not my whatever, and he was just like, obviously expressed his dissatisfaction with the fact that he didn't believe in God and have that religious. And I'm sitting there thinking, if it was so important to her, she would have put it in her thing. You're not getting married, brother. It's her. And if it was important to her, she would have had it in there as one of her things. Not that they would, you know, do it, because, you know, sometimes they don't even, you know, do what you want, but everything. But it was obviously not important enough to her, at least as far as we know. And so the brother should have stayed out of it. That was terrible. That was the only low spot, because these two have chemistry. They're 1,000,000% into it. They're so freaking cute together. They're like, I'm like all in. This is the one. My partner is here in spirit. She's like, oh yeah, they're the one. She was like that last week. I'm like that this week. These are the couple that are going to go all the way, at least all the way to decision day. And then, you know, who knows what happens after the cameras stop rolling. But anyway, for now, this is the couple. Now I'm going to go on to Stasia and Nate. And the thing about them is they have some chemistry. There's some good something happening there. I mean, she is happy, he is happy. I think this can work. The only thing that made me nervous about them is that beautiful blonde came over. I guess it's Nate's girlfriend, you know, friend that's a girl. And they talk about having all these things they do together, and what's wrong with that? But Stassi is already having issues with this, and I'm like, already? You're already kind of setting down the law about what he can and can't do with his girlfriends. I mean, give it a minute, let him adjust to being a married man. It's only been, you know, so that kind of made me a little nervous, but I believe the attraction is there, which is key. So hopefully that can get off the ground and get rolling. But anyway, I'm going to jump right in to our last couple. Well, Justin and Alexis. And the exciting thing about them is they have real attraction. Like, they were like hot. I'll try to insert some pictures. He looks goofy to me. I don't even know, in the 6'8", but whatever. But she's beautiful, and they seem like they have like some real chemistry going on. Like, maybe things could happen really quickly. You know, no pressure there. He's only been celibate for 1.5 years. No pressure there. I'm sure it's like riding a bike. You know how it is. But and what was nice about that is his brother came around, who obviously loves him to death. And I was like, oh, and he's like supporting him. And I think because he met the girl, and he's like, all right, this isn't just some floozy. There was actually, this is a quality girl that has some, you know, that wants to be married, has some good values and things like that. So they're my second pick for having a shot. So we'll wait and see. If you like this episode, please subscribe, help our channel. We want to grow. We're totally passionate about this crazy nonsense, and we'll keep you up to date with all the goings on every week. And my partner will be back hopefully next time, because she has a life, unlike me. She has a life. But if you like this, please subscribe and hit the notification bell, and we will see you next time. And leave us comments, anything that I'm missing, or if you feel differently about something, and who are your picks to who is going to go the distance, because these experts, I don't know at what point they kick them out because they're not doing a good job, but it's got to be, job security's on the line for these people, I'm thinking, because it's, you know, it's getting tough out there. Anyway, and we will see you next time. Bye.